What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. Well, technically Monday for me. I'd recorded Monday and Tuesday's video in advance because I'm supposed to right now be somewhere over the Atlantic flying home. But the weather here in UK had different plans in mind, which resulted in me not even being able to make it to the airport and rebook my flight for Friday. So I'm here another week, and we're going to crank out some videos and enjoy our time here. Anyways, we got one here from HL Talk That Thought. A lonely, strong, independent woman divorces husband and instantly regrets it. Let's get into it.
You may have heard it said that women need to feel seen, heard, and cherished in relationships. And when they're not, they exit stage left. I was reminded recently as to why I made my exit in a particular relationship. I was with this person and we were in the same space and we had to do a thing. I said, I'm going to get ready for the day and then I'm going to go for a walk. And then when I come back, we can go do the thing. If you want to get ready while I'm gone, then we can go do the thing. And he said, okay. And I got ready. In the common space we were in, I took clothes out of a bag. I took my get ready bag out, which he's familiar with these things. And I went around the corner and I did the things. Brushed my teeth. I washed my face. I got dressed. I put my earrings in. I put my face on. You know, I looked fresh. And I came out from around the corner and I put my bag back down. I put my pajamas in a different bag, the whole thing. And I said, I'm ready now. I'm going to go for a walk. I'll be back in about an hour. I came back after an hour and he was still in bed. It's fine. There's time. And I said, do you want to get ready? And then we'll go. And he said, well, don't you want to get ready? When I tell you the wound he hit and the triggering, I have more healing to do around that. But it shut me down. I wasn't prepared for that. It probably seemed insignificant to that person. But to me, it reminded me of why I exited stage left. I thought, clearly made up, dressed, ready to go. I had stated that I was getting ready for the day. I was ready for the day. And I looked at him and I said, I am ready. I told you I was going to get ready for the day and go for a walk. I'm dressed. And I found myself in that same cycle of trying to explain everything that he couldn't see because he didn't see me and he didn't hear me. And it hit hard. It is so important that people in general are seen, heard, and cherished. And if you don't feel these things, it's okay to exit stage left. Because you will find the people that appreciate you in all of the ways.
So we got the classic I need to feel seen, heard, and cherished bullshit line. Its translation is if you don't telepathically decode my emotions, you're a terrible partner. I mean, look, if you're in a relationship where explaining your basic plan feels like you're trying to defuse a bomb, maybe it's not the other person's inability to see you, it's your obsession with needing constant validation. You know, this exit stage left line, I mean, that's modern relationships in a nutshell. No compromise, just bail at the first hint of inconvenience. Feminism's told women that they're queens who should never settle, but here's the reality check. Queens stay single when they think every man is a peasant.
I'm tired. I need a break. I need a break from all of this adulting out here. I need a break from all of this transition in here. I don't want to talk to people. Look at my eyes. I'm sleeping, but I'm not. I know transitions are a challenge, right? It's not all sunshine and butterflies. And just the work that I've put in, and sometimes it doesn't even feel like work, but it is, it's catching up with me. I'm exhausted. I'm so short with people. I just tried to back into the spot. Yeah, I'm good. And the guy next to me was just like, it doesn't matter. I just need to rest. If you're doing this, rest. You know, I want to come on here and I want to be like, oh, it's so grand and oh, what a great day. And I'm not feeling it today. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to go into this here store over yonder and I'm going to get a little bag of popcorn and some Epsom salts and I'm going to watch a true crime documentary and I'm going to take care of me And I will see you guys soon.
Adulting is exhausting. I mean, welcome to being alive, and you're tired from transitions. One character in Family Guy does it. Oh no, nobody cares. I mean, the Crimea River. Life is work, and men know this because no one's patting us on the back for just existing. And here's the kicker: self-care in the form of popcorn, Epsom salt, and a crime doc sounds less like healing and more like indulging in nihilism. Maybe instead of wallowing in your exhaustion, take a page from the men who stopped chasing after ungrateful partners and learn to prioritize their own growth.
Did you ever hear that phrase that people are seasonal? It's true. And it happens with romantic relationships. It happens with friendships. Then you can tell when something's coming to an end. That's happening with me right now with a friendship. And not because of anger or hate or anything negative happening. It's because we move on. We find different people. We find different partners. We find different jobs. And the season that you had with one person wraps up. Lessons are learned. And then you move on. So sometimes it's not because of anything that happens. It's just the way, it's the circle of life. And it's hard, but I'm at a point in my life where I recognize it with a friend. This is happening with a friend. But I'm already mourning the loss because I know this story. I think this is why people choose not to get close to other people. This is the hurt they feel. You've traveled the path, you've learned, they've learned. Oh, look, new people and new places. And then off you go. I love all of these things for her. I love everything. My heart is broken. Because if you're not aware of it, you feel disposed of and not worthy and not important. And that's how I felt at first. And I still do. But I also know this is how it works. And boy, I forget about the feeling and then I have it again. And then you got to go through it again. It's a whole big thing.
So people are seasonal. It's just a poetic way of justifying disposability. Friendship, relationships, I mean, whatever. It's all transactional now. This mindset isn't wisdom. It's a defense mechanism to avoid accountability. And this mourning the lost bit, spare me. This feminist, you don't need anyone mantra has turned the relationships into revolving doors. Women aren't friends. They're frenemies waiting for an excuse to one-up each other. And maybe that's why so many men are ditching the hamster wheel altogether.
It's noon on Sunday, Memorial Day weekend, and I have nothing to do. I have nowhere to go. And I'm not looking for pity. This is the reality for some people sometimes. I know some of you will come into the comments and be like, why don't you go do this? Why don't you go do that? Why don't you call this person? Why do you call that person? I know how to do all those things, but sometimes you do all those things and this is what's left. I spend a lot of holidays alone. Not on purpose. I do the phone calls, I do the things, I try to put it out there, but this is the reality of it. And now that I know it because I'm living it, I'm much gentler with other people. I'm much more careful when I ask them, what are you doing this holiday weekend? Because some people don't have things to do. And again, I want to be clear, it's not a pity party. It's the reality for so many people. I spent about an hour with a friend. Now I'm about to go into stores to look for something to fulfill me. It's so beautiful outside. I'll get on my bike later, probably. I'll walk my dog later. I know that for sure. Actually, no, I won't, because I'm too anxious and I'm too sad and I'll still be alone. And even if you were to present an opportunity to me right now to do something or be with someone, I'm literally in that state where I can't. It's just this crazy, I don't know what the purpose or point is of what I'm saying, other than sometimes when you see somebody, don't assume they have their shit together. Don't assume it's picture perfect.
I could tell you one thing I've learned at this leadership thing that I went to. We had this big circle thing I'm not going to go into detail on. But at the end of it all, the biggest takeaway I got from that was everybody's always going through some sort of shit. Some people air it all out there for everything for the world, like what we look at here every day on YouTube. And then some people just keep it to themselves and keeps it pretty tight locked up. You just never know. But here she is celebrating the lonely holiday blues. Been there, done that. The harsh truth is nobody wants to admit this hyper independence breeds isolation. Feminism sold women on the idea that they don't need a man, a family, or even a social circle. And now here we are, solo bike rides and fulfillment shopping trips. The irony is the modern world glorifies loneliness and then wonders why depression rates are skyrocketing. You can't have it both ways. If the strong, independent life is so fulfilling, why does it always end with tears and existential dread? Anyways, guys, this is modern dysfunction at its finest. Women are burning bridges faster than they could build them, blaming everyone else for their emotional instability and wondering why they're miserable. The real culprits is the corporations pushing consumerism, social media glorifying narcissism, and the government's encouraging broken homes for profits. As always, men, stop chasing this madness. Focus on your health, your wealth, and your peace. As for women, embrace accountability, ditch the victimhood, and rebuild family values. Both genders need to opt out of this chaos perpetuated by elites who profit off of our misery. Well, guys, it's the end of the video here today. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And otherwise, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.